The past does not determine your future. They're saying let the tower be a teacher. They're calling you a time bender. And I think they're alluding to this not because you physically bend time, but because you pull from more than just your time. And I'm getting this in the sense of lineages. That you pull from more than just what you've learned in this lifetime. But also relatives on your line, like on your bloodline, on your family line, your lineage line. There's something about... Oh, that was a weird smell. I just got like a floral smell. There's something about bending time because you're pulling knowledge from a timeline that is not necessarily yours, but you're using it to your benefit. They're saying you're not defined by your past here, but they're talking about this skill, this artful way that you don't even realize you're doing it, but you're playing with knowledge that isn't yours per se. They're talking about the DNA structure and talking about the lifetime that your lineage has lived, and that you actively pull from this lineage, what word was that? This knowledge of your lineage. It's like a generational thing is what it feels like, that's kind of been passed and trickled on, but I'm not necessarily sure that you realize that that's what's doing it. It's reminding me of like an ancestral anger, but it's not in that frequency of a vibration. It's in a higher frequency. It's more of a knowledge, a knowing, a learning, a wisdom. Like you pick up on things that have never been in your space, but you're pulling from lifetimes you've never lived and you just don't realize it. You do it easily, and they're saying that it eludes you. But your team, I'm actually getting your family here, your passed on relatives is what I feel like, more your ancestral side of things, is here to remind you that they are with you at all times. And they're reminding you, whether you know it or not, surprise, you have the ability to pull from them as you see fit. And if you did so knowingly, it could be a game changer. So they're just reminding you that they're there protecting you, and they're talking about something about letting your tower be a teacher. Now, the lesson is yours to learn, but they're saying let it teach you, but you can choose the lesson to learn, and they're going to guide you through something about never... Okay, we'll tap for confirmation. Something about never falling, because they're guiding. I'm getting like bumper cars, kind of like bumper rails, like when you go bowling and they have those bumpers up. They're saying you're gonna get the ball down the lane and hit the pins. Like it doesn't matter, because they're gonna be there guiding you from the background. They're saying you can pull from spaces that you're not aware of. And they're just reminding you, like I'm getting pictures of whales, and I don't know if it's just because they migrate as one in large families for long periods of time, and they have generations within their family pods. I don't know if that's what I feel. Yeah, that's what they're alluding to. But they're saying that even when you travel solo, you can call out to them. So even though they're not here, they're just reminding you that, like a whale through sonar, you can call them in. I know that sounds kind of creepy, but it's just a metaphor. You can call them in as you see fit. And they're asking you to utilize it more. They're saying it's an untapped ability, but also area of study. It's an energy that you don't delve in often. And they're saying you should. Right now you should. They want you to. They want to help you. And they're saying to utilize them. Bye, B.